Dear students, welcome you all in second lecture of interference. In previous video, we have learned that equation of resultant wave, it is y is equal to a sine omega t plus delta. We have derived it in last lecture, in which capital A represents the resultant amplitude and delta is phase difference. Now we want to determine the value of resultant amplitude, and we know that a1 plus a2 cos delta phi equal to capital A cos delta. We have considered it in previous video, and a2 sin delta phi equal to capital A sin delta. And if we square and add these two equations, then it becomes a1 plus a2 cos delta phi whole square plus square of this a2 sin delta phi square equal to square and add a square cos square delta plus a square sin square delta. And now if we expand it, a1 square plus a2 square cos square delta phi plus twice a1 a2 cos delta phi plus square of this term a2 square sin square delta phi equal to capital A square cos square delta plus sin square delta, that is equal to 1, and capital A square is equal to a1 square plus this is a2 square cos square delta phi, and this is a2 square sin square delta phi. If we take a2 square common, then it becomes cos square delta phi plus sin square delta phi, and cos square delta phi plus sin square delta phi, that should be equal to 1, and term becomes a2 square cos square delta phi plus sin square delta phi plus twice a1 a2 cos delta phi. This term becomes equal to 1, and a square should be equal to a1 square plus a2 square plus twice a1 a2 cos delta phi. And as we know that capital A is resultant amplitude, and the square of this resultant amplitude should be equal to the resultant intensity, and we can represent it by capital I. That should be capital A square, and it is a1 square plus a2 square plus twice a1 a2 cos delta phi. This is resultant intensity, and now we can determine the maximum intensity and minimum intensity. For maximum intensity, this term should be maximum, and maximum value of cos delta phi should be equal to plus 1. It means if this term is equal to plus 1, then this intensity becomes maximum, and I maximum becomes a1 square plus a2 square plus 2 a1 a2 cos delta phi is plus 1, and if cos delta phi is plus 1, it means delta phi should be twice n pi, where n may be 0, 1, 2 and so on, and it becomes I maximum a1 square plus a2 square plus 2 a1 a2 means a1 plus a2 whole square. This is value of maximum intensity. And if amplitude of both the interfering waves are same, it means a1 is equal to a2 and we can consider it a, then maximum intensity becomes a plus a square 2a square 4a square. If amplitude of both the interfering waves are same, then maximum intensity should be equal to 4a square. And similarly, we can determine the minimum intensity, I minimum. For minimum intensity, this term cos delta phi should be minimum, and for minimum intensity, cos delta phi, minimum value of cos delta phi is -1, and it becomes -1, means a1 square plus a2 square. Cos delta phi is -1, means minus twice a1 a2. This is minimum intensity. In this situation, delta phi should be twice n plus 1 pi, where again n 0, 1, 2, etc. And it should be a1 minus a2 whole square. This is value of minimum intensity. In this case, if amplitudes of both interfering waves are same, like a1 equal to a2 equal to a, then minimum intensity is a minus a, means 0. Minimum intensity should be 0. This is the case of minimum intensity. And similarly, we can determine the average intensity. We have derived the formula of maximum intensity, minimum intensity, and now we derive the formula of average intensity. Average intensity. Average intensity, it should be integration I d delta phi, which is phase difference between two interfering waves, upon integration d delta phi, and limit should be 0 to 2 pi. And we know that I is a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos delta phi, and it should be average intensity integration 0 to 2 pi. I means a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos delta phi d delta phi upon integration d delta phi, limit 0 to 2 pi, and we can write integration 0 to 2 pi a1 square d delta phi, a1 square d delta phi plus a2 square 0 to 2 pi limit a2 square d delta phi plus 0 to 2 pi twice a1 a2 twice a1 a2 cos delta phi d delta phi 0 to 2 pi upon integration of d delta phi is delta phi and limit 0 to 2 pi, and we can write intensity average. It should be a1 square is constant, d delta phi, integration of d delta phi is delta phi, limit 0 to 2 pi, plus a2 square again constant, integration of d delta phi is again delta phi, limit 0 to 2 pi, plus 2a1a2 constant, 2a1a2 constant, integration of cos delta phi is sin delta phi, limit 0 to 2 pi upon, if you put limit in this delta phi, it should be 2 pi upper limit minus lower limit, upper limit minus lower limit, and it becomes a1 square upper limit minus lower limit 2 pi minus 0 plus a2 square 2 pi minus 0 plus 2a1a2 sine delta phi, upper limit 2 pi minus sine 0 upon 2 pi, and a1 square 2 pi, it becomes a1 square 2 pi plus a2 square into 2 pi plus 2a1a2 2a1a2 sine 2 pi is 0, sine 0 0, multiplication by 0 upon 2 pi. Now this term becomes 0 and a1 square plus a2 square, if we take 2 pi common from these two terms, upon 2 pi cancel out, and average intensity, it should be a1 square plus a2 square. Average intensity a1 square plus a2 square. And again, if amplitude of both interfering waves are same, if you take A, then average intensity becomes a square plus a square a square plus a square 2a square. This is the average intensity. We can also understand about the maximum and minimum intensity by the help of this problem. Two coherent sources whose intensity ratio is 81:1 produce interference fringe. It means intensity ratio I1 upon I2 is 81:1, and we know that intensity is square of amplitude, means a1 square upon a2 square, it should be equal to 81:1, or we can say that 81 means 9 square, 1 means 1 square, and a1 upon a2 becomes 9 upon 1, and a1 equal to 9a2. And after that, deduce the ratio of maximum to minimum intensity of the fringe system. I maximum, ratio of maximum and minimum, ratio of maximum to minimum, I maximum upon I minimum. I maximum means a1 plus a2 whole square, I minimum means a1 minus a2 whole square. a1 plus a2, a1 is equal to 9a2, 9a2 plus a2 whole square upon 9a2 minus a2 whole square. 9 plus 1 10, 10 a2 square upon 9 minus 1, 8 a2 square, and it becomes 100 a2 square, 100 a2 square upon 64 a2 square. a2 square is cancelled out, 100 upon 64, or we can write 25 raised to 1, 25 raised to 16. The ratio of maximum to minimum intensity in this fringe system should be 25 raised to 16. Thank you.